Hi everybody, welcome to I Like Cruise Ships, the YouTube channel. Here we are at home in Australia still. I'm been home now for 2 weeks yesterday. I'm actually going to go out and drive down to Fremantle, which is actually the port of the city that I live in. I actually live in this city of Perth in Australia. I actually live about 40 minutes from Perth. And then the harbour area, which is where I'll go down to in a little while later on today, is about a 40-minute drive from here. We're just going to pop in and see my uncle first, and I'm going to film a little bit at his place, introduce you to my dad's brother, Uncle Peter. I'm pretty much outgrown calling him uncle now, so he's just Peter to me. So he's a little bit eccentric, I'm going to say, in that he lives in this sort of really old house, and he's quite a collector of things. He has collections and collections of things, and he also has some chickens. So we're going to go see his chickens. In Australia we call them chooks. So we're going to go see his chooks. And now he always lays claim that it's the most expensive chicken house in Australia because of the fact that he lives so close to Fremantle in the harbour city. He has some very expensive land, and then basically in his backyard, which we'll see, he has the chicken coop, or I don't know what they call them, chicken pens, chicken coops, and he has some chickens there. So that should be good. And we'll have a chat with Peter, see how things are, and we'll have a little walk around and check out his, he has this really big record collection as well. He collects records and jukeboxes. He has all these kind of crazy collections. So come along with me, and hopefully we're going to have a nice little day today, vlogging here in Perth in Australia. Okay everybody, so I've just turned up at Peter's house, and exactly the time that I turned up, we've got a friend of Peter's here, Wolfgang, and he's just about to ride off on his motorbike, so perfect timing. So there he goes, he's just heading off. Catch you later. And here's Peter. So hello everybody.
I'm trying to do what he's doing now.
So
I don't know how to work the phone though, that's the trouble.
So for anyone that's watched previous vlogs, this is actually my dad's brother, Peter.
Yes.
So Tony's
Howdy all.
brother. He lives...
Can't wait to go to Russia.
And he hasn't been on a cruise. You've not been on a cruise, have you?
Never been on a cruise.
Never been on a cruise. And this is Peter's house. Now when I first turned up, there was actually, he's got a bike over here. And he's got another bike over here.
Bikes everywhere.
So it was basically like show and shine, as we call it. So, and we're just going to head down to the local coffee shop. So, we're going to go down for a coffee, right?
Yes.
All right, let's head down there. Okay. Okay, everybody. So we're here at the local coffee shop, just down from Peter's place. Peter, what do you think of the coffee?
Coffee was beautiful, and the scenery of all the young ladies are even nicer.
So we're actually just here on the main street. This is about 2 minutes walk from Peter's place, and there's a whole cafe scene here, isn't there?
The whole street.
The whole street is coffee shop, so you probably can't see in the distance, but there's a couple
this
more.
Way.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah. Now actually this is, the street's actually called South Terrace. Now Peter, without asking questions ahead of time, what is the name of what is the nickname for South Terrace actually? Yeah. Well, now we're talking about coffee shops.
Oh, Cappuccino Strip.
The Cappuccino Strip.
This is the Cappuccino Strip. Yes.
So the actual street itself is famous for having coffee shops. Actually, further down, about 10 more minutes down the street, there's a whole street of coffee shops next door to each other. Coffee shop, coffee shop, coffee shop. So where we are here is kind of a new and upcoming area, right?
Oh yeah, this is just the beginning.
Just the beginning of
This
it.
is just the beginning.
The cappuccino, the whole cappuccino strip came about because originally back in the 50s and 60s, 70s.
What, the America's Cup?
Yeah, so in the
No,
80s, that was 87.
80, yeah, 80. Yeah, about 87.
So, and then prior to that, there was a very big Italian community here in Fremantle, and the local harbour here has all the fishing boats. And the Italians, of course, we know very well, they love their coffee, they love their cappuccinos,
You know,
and
sambucas.
sambucas, yeah, flaming sambucas.
Clever
So,
sambucas.
I hope you like this little insight in the local coffee shop. I don't know if you've got anybody in the background in the video, they're probably not happy. But it's a little bit quiet here where we are. But
the season hasn't begun yet. It's another couple of weeks and the season will be on. This was a bit packed every Sunday.
so thanks for coming along for the coffee. We're going to walk back to Peter's place now.
We're away.
And we'll see you soon. Okay.
Hasta la vista, baby.
So we're just walking back from the coffee shop, and we're going past Peter's local pub.
The local.
Pub. Now this is called the Seaview Tavern, and
Used to be.
oh, it's not called the Seaview
No,
now.
it's the local now. We
It's
call
called
it
the local. It's called the local. Now we'll actually see if we can just point out here, Peter, for a minute. Now, so this is not going to name it. It's called
205.
It's called 205.
They used to call it the fitness. What was it? Fitness place.
Okay, so if you guys can see this building, it's actually got no windows, it has no door. There's one door on the side, and it's known as 205. Now,
It's the local brothel.
the local brothel. It's legal in
Absolutely legal. Yes.
and this is probably the most famous one in the whole
Fremantle.
in Fremantle. That's 205. That's the local the brothel here in Fremantle. All right, let's keep walking.
There you go.
So actually, this pub right here was called the Seaview,
Seaview Tavern.
and I'm pretty sure you don't have any sea views.
No sea views.
No sea views.
But yeah, that's what they called
And
it.
it's called the Seaview, and it's now called the Local. They couldn't come up with a creative name for it, so
No creativeness.
they called it the
It's all
Local.
this one.
And then have a look next door to us right here. This used to be a marine
Engines.
engine. So basically, the outboard and inboard motors for
Volvo.
Volvo motors for boats.
Yep.
So they basically demolished this place and they built these apartments right here.
And we don't own one of them.
No, well, unfortunately not.
Unfortunately, we didn't have enough cash.
No. So, and we're just going to walk back up to Peter's place and then we'll hang out for a while there.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Hasta la vista, baby.
So here we are at in the backyard of Peter's place, and there's the chooks. So they're called chickens, right? So, but in Australia they call them chooks, right? Now let's see if we can get them. They've all run away. As soon as I come down to see them. All right, let's come around. Let's see. Hopefully they don't run away. Can you guys see the baby chooks, baby chickens? Oh, there's loads of them. These are big chooks, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to go and see if we can get any eggs here. So let's go and have a look in the hen house, or the chicken house. Number 1, empty. House number 2, empty. Now let's see in here. I think we have one right here. All right. And then this one is empty. 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 And then we've got 3 in here. Wow. Look at that. Ooh, still warm. Not so big. We got a little baby one there. And that's all we got for today. So I decided to come down to the local mall here, or pier, which is where the ships sail in and out of. And unfortunately today there's no ships sailing out, but it's sort of a pretty cool little point here to come and see the ships. So there's actually people come out and do fishing here as well. We probably won't see anybody fishing. It's really windy today. This is late afternoon now after I left Peter's house, and I decided to come down and check out the lighthouse and come and see you can actually see behind me where the ships would sail out of. And there's actually a maritime museum as well. Let's make sure my hat doesn't fall off. So let's have a look around for a few minutes, shall we? Let's have a look and see the entrance to the port, shall we? You can just see that off in the distance. If I try to point it out, it's a little bit far away, but that's actually the passenger terminal there. Let's see the lighthouse here. So this thing here was a gun turret many years ago. Of course, it's actually now kind of not able to be used, of course, but it's a great lookout here to see the ships coming in and out, if there was any. Now that strange looking building just off in the distance is the Maritime Museum for the Fremantle Harbour. And we can see the port. There's not too many ships in at all today. You can see a container ship off there, but it's very quiet. Nice day. Just here at the this is actually called South Mall, and then quite obviously the opposite side is the North Mall. Most people don't go on that other side because that's where the container ships are, but see some cars. Everybody comes down for a little drive here to check out the ocean, and I don't know, come check out the harbour, I guess. Actually, there's lots of cars here, but you don't see any people. So I wonder if some people have gone fishing. I don't think we're going to see anybody fishing here. But you can see the port of Fremantle there, so if you're going to take a cruise in any time here, that's where you'll sail in and out of. And then you go out to Gauge Roads, and then you'd either head south to go around the southwestern coast of Australia there, or you'd head north and head up to Asia and Indonesia. So, what did you think of the afternoon out in Perth, Australia? Did you enjoy the little walk around at my uncle's house? Did you enjoy? We went and saw his chickens. We went down to the coffee shop. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed today's vlog. We're just about home. We're about 5 minutes from home, so hope everyone's having a nice day watching the video. Thanks everybody for any subscribers that are new to the channel. Everybody that watches already, welcome back to another vlog. I Like Cruise Ships, the YouTube channel is getting more and more popular. Of course, while I'm at home, I'm not doing any cruise ship videos, so I'm sorry about that. And I still notice every now and again a comment from one of the other videos. Can you film this cabin? Can you film that cabin? But unfortunately, I'm on holiday or vacation for pretty much about 3 months. So I'm not going to be able to make any ship videos. So I hope you're okay with that. It's a little bit sunny now. It's just on 5 p.m. So we're just getting the afternoon sun. Of course, the sun sets in the west. Oh, let's just hold on. Here we go around the corner. So the sun sets in the west, of course, which is just to my right. It's been a nice day today. It's basically cleared up. It's pretty much blue, well, a little bit cloudy. Blue skies, pretty much. It's been a nice day visiting Peter. I only see him maybe once or twice a year, so it's pretty cool to go down and see him, see what he's up to. He doesn't work. He used to work on the wharf, or he was a longshoreman basically, which is basically, we call it in Australia wharfies. So he worked unloading and loading ships, container ships, livestock ships, car ro-ro ships. So he's basically retired, as he calls himself. He tinkers around with cars and motorbikes and different things, and he feeds his chickens. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed today. We've got lots of roundabouts where I live, so we're constantly going through roundabouts. Let's take this one a bit easier. So where we actually live here, there's lots of new housing estates as well. So there's instead of putting traffic lights on major intersections, they love roundabouts in Australia. So everywhere you go, you'll see a roundabout in these suburban areas. All right, this is the last main turn before I get home. I'm just going to hold on to the camera because it's a big corner. There we go. We're all good now, pretty much. So thanks for watching this vlog. This is kind of basically one of the weekly vlogs. I'm kind of doing a couple a week at the moment because I'm just trying to come up with good ideas, what to film, where to go. So going to see Peter, I thought was a good idea, and see his chicken coop or chicken pen. Again, you guys need to put in the comments what you think it's called, so I can be 100% sure when I make another video at a chicken farm or chicken coop. So thanks for watching I Like Cruise Ships, the YouTube channel. Again, thanks for all the subscribers for watching and watching new videos. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks everybody. Bye.